Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me on this amazing and fulfilling journey towards spiritual integration. This work can be very abstract, and it is difficult to practice in a vacuum. This is why I have designed a meditation to accompany each major step of this process, to help you start experiencing this work in a more tangible way. I am sharing these meditations freely on my website, and you are welcome to practice them without reading the book. However, they are really designed to supplement the knowledge I share in my book in order to help you in your own personal spiritual integration process. I am also available for one-on-one consultations in the event you feel you need more guidance or help with this work at any point. If you are new to guided meditation, you might want to start with my introduction to meditation. This is a short, guided meditation intended to familiarize you with the process of guided meditation. It's also a great way to get yourself into a relaxed state of mind before beginning one of the other meditations associated with a specific step in the spiritual integration process. Let's get started. Find a comfortable position and sit or lie quietly to start. If you choose to lie down, make sure that you will be able to stay awake throughout this process. If you think you might drift off to sleep, then choose a comfortable sitting position. Let's start with a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Begin to settle into your body more fully. Continue to breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let your body start to grow heavy. Feel it begin to relax. Focus your next few breaths on any areas you may be holding tension. Breathe into these areas and let the tension melt away as you breathe out. Take a few more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then let your breathing settle. Breathe in any way that feels comfortable. Check in with your emotions. Are you having strong feelings right now? Scan through your body and notice where these emotions are centered. Do you feel tension or tightness in your chest or throat area? Is your stomach feeling upset? Do you notice that you're holding tension in your low back or legs? just begin to notice where in your body this strong emotion is manifesting. You may be feeling multiple emotions, and that's okay. But for this particular meditation, we want to pick one emotion to focus on. Usually, you will get a sense of what is the strongest emotion you're feeling in the moment, and that's the one to choose for this particular session. You may do this meditation as many times as you'd like, with any emotion you choose. Generally, these are going to be emotions we consider to be negative. We are looking to release these emotions that we've been holding on to that are no longer necessary. Anger, grief, and other kinds of sadness. Anything that's causing us pain that we are ready to let go of. Anxiety is a bit more difficult as it tends to bounce throughout the body. But most emotions are focused in a specific area. Once you've settled on the emotion you will focus on for this session, really begin to feel where it is manifesting in your body. As you focus on this, oftentimes the emotion will begin to grow more intense. This is normal, and this is okay. It may seem scary, especially at first. It may seem overwhelming, but in fact, this is an important part of the process. Letting these emotions grow and expand to the point at which we are able to give them over to Spirit, to Source, to God. This is the entire point of dissipation through expansion. Continue to breathe in a comfortable way. You may deepen your breath if you find that helps you focus. Let the emotion grow from whatever part of your body you're experiencing it. You may feel that it has overwhelmed your physical body. And again, this is okay. Continue to give the emotion, the energy behind that emotion, permission to expand, to grow. If you are afraid, this is okay. It's perfectly understandable. Feel the fear and let your emotion expand anyway. Let the fear expand right along with the emotion, if that is comfortable for you. At this point, you may find yourself expanded beyond your physical body. All you feel is this emotion. It has grown very big and possibly has become scarier. Just breathe through this process. let whatever comes up expand even more with the emotion. If you are crying, just cry, let it happen. And the next part of this may be different for each person and even for each emotion or each time you practice this meditation. You want to continue to let that emotion expand as far as you can let it go. Sometimes this takes just a few minutes. Sometimes it takes longer. Take all the time you need to let that emotion continue to expand. Maybe it grows to fill up the entire space you're in right now. The room, the house, the building. If you're outside, you may just feel it growing out into the area around you, filling up the town that you're in. It may begin to feel as though this emotion has grown to the size of the entire world. And still, just breathe and stay with it. Let the emotion continue to expand. Let yourself continue to experience whatever feelings come up as you are participating in this process. Eventually, you will reach the end of your current capacity to expand. And that is different for everyone, and that is okay. Because at the true end of your expansion is where you will meet Spirit. This is where we encounter God. You will reach a point at which you cannot expand anymore. The emotion cannot get any bigger. It has nowhere else to go. You have reached the edge of your space. And this is the point at which we consciously ask God to meet us. And as we do so, the emotion, or just part of it, will begin to dissipate. It will become less intense or completely go away. We stay in this expanded state, and we invite the energy of God to come into us at this moment. This golden, glowing, blissful light of unconditional love. This is the energy of God, of Spirit. We invite this energy in to fill the space we have expanded, the space that this emotion has left open in our energy. You may feel like the most beautiful, gentle, golden rain shower. It may feel like pure, golden, blissful light. It may feel warm and loving. You may feel enveloped in this unconditional, loving light. It may be more subtle than that, especially if you are first beginning this practice. You may feel nothing at all, and that's okay. We practice to improve our skill, and this is a learned skill. All of these steps are learned skills. Maybe the first time you do this, just a little bit of that anger, that grief, that emotion that you are letting go of, maybe a little bit of it dissipates and you feel slightly less overwhelmed. That's a perfectly fine place to start. And in that small space that's left behind is where we invite in that universal loving energy of God. Even if you don't feel it, if you don't feel this light, you don't see it, invite it in. Picture yourself opening your heart to let a little bit of this light into your space. And that may be all you can do for today, and that is perfect. You may stay in this expanded state for as long as it feels comfortable, for as long as you feel you need to be here. And that will change with each repetition of this meditation. It will change with the different emotions you work with. Generally, you will feel the expansion lessen. You will feel yourself coming back into a conscious state of mind. You may feel yourself growing smaller. You're no longer expanded past your body. You're no longer expanded out to the very edge of your space. You begin to feel yourself coming back into your body. And you may do that at any point. Anytime you feel like you are finished, you may begin to come back into yourself. And as you do, begin to notice the difference in how you feel. It may be subtle. It may be very dramatic. And again, this will differ each time you practice. But as you continue to practice, this will grow easier. It will become more automatic. As you return to your body, begin to take those deep breaths we started with. In through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe deeply, feel yourself settle back into your body again. Feeling the shifts in how things have changed physically, emotionally, energetically. Are your thoughts different from when we started? Has the emotion dissipated? Is some of it left? Anything you notice at this point is perfectly fine. If you feel that you are unable to dissipate all of the emotion, that does not mean that you did something wrong. It just means that this wasn't the time to completely let that feeling go. Once more, pay attention to how your body feels. Notice any tension, any areas that need a little extra attention, and breathe into those areas. Invite the light, the universal loving energy of God that you have brought back with you to travel to any part of you where it's needed. Let this energy become part of your new normal. Let this light imbue you with love, with a sense of blissful relaxation. And as you are ready, you may open your eyes.